Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a road to championship rebuild for the Charlotte Hornets. Now, I really wanted to do this team after seeing Jeremy Lamb hit that game-winning shot against the Toronto Raptors. I was like, yo, I want to put some help around Kemba Walker and maybe even bring back Jeremy Lamb and see what I can do with this squad, after this season. So keep in mind that Start Today mode in NBA 2K19 has been broken for like 2 weeks now, and there's no indication they are going to fix it. So the record in the bottom right corner is not their actual record, but what I did do is I looked up a mock draft to see what pick they are supposed to have, and that is actually supposed to be the 10th pick as of right now, so I did give them the 10th pick in the draft just to ensure at least that part of it will be accurate. But yeah, so we have Kemba Walker, of course, is on an expiring contract. My guess is that he's either going to go to, I would say either the Knicks or the, I guess probably the Los Angeles Lakers, but probably back to the Charlotte Hornets. It sounds like he wants to be loyal to them, so yeah, man, he's going to get a nice sized contract. We got Jeremy Lamb. Now, I'll bring Lamb back after this season, the way he's been playing. He's been averaging like 15 points per game. I'll give him like $12 million this season. Not really looking to do more than that. We got Tony Parker expiring. I mean, if he wants that minimum contract to be a veteran point guard, that's fine. Cody Zeller still has 2 years left on his deal. Do I want to take the bitch-ass contract? I mean, 2 years, $15 million a season for what Cody Zeller brings, which is like 10 points and 6 rebounds. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but at the same time, it's also not the worst contract that's in the NBA. At least he's, does something out there. He's not like, Tiffany bitch-ass contract Mozgov that does nothing. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, expiring deal. I do like him a lot too, but he doesn't really bring much offense to the team, and that's just kind of where we are right now in the NBA. So if the money's right, I'll bring him back. If not, then, probably not going to. But yeah, you got like Malik Monk, you got Willie Herman Gomez out there, you got Frank Kaminsky. So, I mean, there's some nice players on this team. It's just you don't have that star player alongside Kemba Walker as of right now. Although Miles Bridges, I'm definitely going to be investing in him as a player for this video. But yeah, so staff signing, we do have James Borrego, who's got a B- offense, an F defense. I'm sorry, dude, but an F defense, that's just not going to get it done in a road to championship rebuild. So he is going to get fired. Let's check out some realistic coaching options down here. I do like to look at the guys that are actually real. So we got Sam Cassell. I could actually see him coming on this team and trying to coach Kemba Walker up. So B-, B-. We are going to give Sam Cassell an opportunity to prove himself as a head coach here in the NBA. And I just gave him $6.66 million. That is not a great start, but my bad, guys. My bad on that. All right, NBA draft, 10th pick in the draft. What do I plan on going after? Definitely a front court player, either a power forward or the center position. But we are also going to kind of look at just like what's best available because, there's just trash players left there, then it's just not really worth it. So 10th pick in the draft. Now, as far as guys available, I mean, we have the highest ranking guy right there in Bruno Fernando from Maryland. He is 6'10", 246 pounds. We don't have much scouting information on him, but 14 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and about 2 to 3 blocks per game. So looking definitely more like a traditional center. So that's not bad. You have Cam Reddish. We have Bol Bol. There was a really funny video of Bol Bol signing a bowl for a fan. It was really cool to see. I'm kind of thinking him actually, man, because that would just be really cool. So he's got a D+ 3-point shot, unfortunately, but I do know he has potential to be able to knock down a 3-point shot. But yeah, man, that will give us our big-time center in the middle. We got Jackson Hayes. He's also another really solid choice. But I think I'm going to take my chances with Bol Bol. So yeah, that is going to be my 10th pick here in the draft. I don't know if we have like another first-round pick or a second-round pick or something. Okay, we have a late second-rounder. So let's check out some more players here. And let's go back to, I guess we'll go to ratings. Yeah, overall-wise. So we got Eric Paschal, we got Ignas Brazdeikis, Chris something, Matur Maker. Okay, well, the only player I know here is Ignas from Michigan, and I know he was pretty good in college, so yeah, I guess I'll sign him up, and I'm not going to worry about our next pick because they're not going to make the roster anyway. Chances are Ignas doesn't make it either. So yeah, Bobo, 74 overall. We got Ignas here, 70 overall. We are going to go with those two guys for now. Team player options. Tony Parker. Okay, so we do have a team option worth $5 million. Going to bring that back. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He might be some trade bait. Still debating on that, though. I might actually try to toss him with either Hernan Gomez or Cody Zeller to try to get a better front court player until Bobo develops. Marvin Williams back, Bismack Biyombo. Okay, so money-wise, we're not going to have a lot of money to work with this time around here, guys. Unless we can trade for some expiring deals. Just because, like, you guys see the money situation, right? Like, it's not great. Frank Kaminsky, probably a sign and trade type of player. Although I'm not sure what his 3-point shot is, so we might just make him a 4 out there. But yes, so our first point of emphasis is to get Kemba Walker back. And like I said, man, the dude deserves a max contract in my opinion. He's going to get the player option and even a no trade clause because I respect him like that. Also, Jeremy Lamb, $14 million a season, a little bit higher than what I was saying, but, you know, I guess I'll give him that right there. And, yeah, they both agreed to those deals, so I'm fine with that. Let's get out of the moratorium period, assure that we get our guys back here, and then we'll look at the rest. But, yeah, we don't really have, we're negative $82 million in the hole right now, so we're not really doing much here in free agency, guys. That's just how it's going to be. A guy like a Gerald Green, love to bring him on the team. We got Daniel House, too. I'll bring him a nice little contract, 78 overall. He does want about $8 million a season, but he's only 26. Very, very solid 3-and-D player for the Houston Rockets. The 4th spot, okay, I think we're good there for right now. See if we get either one of these guys. And Daniel House or Gerald Green. So Gerald's 33, Daniel is 26. All right, I'm going to go with House in this case. So we got him on the team. Not much more I want to do as of right now. I'm going to look at some trades after the actual season is over, and then we're going to try to see if we, or after this off season's over, once guys are fully signed, and then we're going to try to see if we can get like another like star player alongside Kemba Walker. Okay, so let's check out some trades here. We are going to go to Trade Finder, and I'm thinking, like I was saying, I mean, we don't really have like any like really good power forwards outside of Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, so I don't really want to trade him all that much, but at the same time, I mean, if that is a position we can improve at, we're going to do so. I am going to keep Malik Monk for right now, but he is going to be a 6th man this season and back up Jeremy Lamb. I'm thinking just for right now. We'll see how he does in the future. So, yeah, I'm thinking we probably toss in, still got Frank Kaminsky out there. He might have some sort of trade value to him. We got Nicholas Batum, who does have a bitch-ass contract, but, like, I don't feel like anybody's going to want to take him on. Actually, Kaminsky has a no-trade clause, so there will be no trading him whatsoever. I guess we are going to look at Batum, although I don't think that's going to help us a lot, and even a future first-round draft pick. Come on, 2K. We got Chandler Parsons, Nerlens Noel. That's not going to get it done. Kent Bazemore, Miles Plumlee, Josh Richardson, and Hassan Whiteside. That is a very nice trade for us. Hassan, I believe, does have a player option, but that does give us, like, the star center we need for right now. The thing is Josh Richardson, I don't really need him all that much. Like, I got Miles Bridges, who I'm happy with. So, we also got Enes Kanter and Tyler Johnson. But this right here, man, it's just like, yo, give some expiring deals over to the Miami Heat plus some draft picks for a team that is rebuilding. I feel like I have to do this trade right here, guys. Josh Richardson is only on a 2-year deal, and it's like he's still a nice player to have, so maybe this season he starts over Bridges, and the next year we'll see where Bridges is at, and kind of go from there, because Richardson I really could see just being like a really solid scoring 6-man, but I love the idea of adding Hassan Whiteside to this team, so yeah, that does make us weaker here, though, at the 4th spot, almost to the point where maybe I go out here and do try to make some sort of trade. But Frank Kaminsky, let's check him out real quick here, see what his stats are looking like. So we got Kaminsky. He does have a B 3-point shot. So, I mean, if he has to play the 4 for this season, at least we're getting some sort of value out of him. An 83 3-point shooter. So, yeah, man, he actually goes up to a 79 overall at that position. So we'd be looking at Kemba, Jeremy Lamb, Josh Richardson, Frank Kaminsky. Although, I don't really want to start Frank Kaminsky on this team. Yo, I still think we got a potential to make some nice trades out here, guys. Let's try this out. We got Hernan Gomez, and we do already have, what's his name already, man? Cody Zeller, so Cody can be a backup for us. So, yeah, Hernan Gomez, and I really don't want to trade House away, but I don't really need him if I'm going to have Miles Bridges coming off the bench. So, I think House is going to get included, and a future 2nd-round pick. So, we are just kind of looking for any position here that can help us out. Trey Lyles, J.R. Smith. We got Charles Bassey right there, Chris Dunn, Antonio Blakeney. We got Marcus Morris. We got Bam Adebayo. Don't really need him at all. I guess the 4th spot is really what we're looking for here, though, guys. And I'm not really seeing anybody that I want all that much. I mean, I'm just not seeing it, unfortunately speaking. We got Robert Covington. All right, not really liking these trades. I guess Bobby Portis, it's not bad. And we also get Rui Hachimura, who could be a nice prospect for us. I mean, he's supposed to be a top-notch player out of this draft class. You know, I actually like this trade a lot, man. Bobby Portis, what's he doing this season? Or, like, what's his skills looking like? Can he stretch the floor? He got 76 mid-range. Still got the 85 3-point shot. There we go. I do like Bobby Portis. We'll go with him to be our 4 for this season. Chances are he doesn't come back, but I like getting Rui Hachimura on the team anyway, so that's good enough for me. And here we go. Bobby Portis at the 4. Frank Kaminsky can be a backup 4 also, or maybe try starting over Bobby Portis. No. Okay, here we go, man. This is the lineup. I really feel bad about not starting Miles Bridges. Only 13 minutes a game. I can't do that to the guy. I definitely got to give him some more minutes out there, no doubt, man. Frank Kaminsky, you ain't playing that much, bro. Yeah, Miles Bridges, he's going to be way up this list at 25 minutes a game as our 6th man. And we'll get you right there. Let's get Hassan Whiteside playing quite a bit. I want Kemba Walker playing a lot also, just because he's Kemba Walker, of course. And he deserves a lot of minutes. Jeremy Lamb at about 28. Josh Richardson right there. Bobby Portis. Let's do that. And overall, man, I mean, I think we definitely got Kemba Walker help. We've got like a potential all-star center in Hassan Whiteside. We got some good floor spacers out there, which is really going to open up the lane for Kemba. We kept his, splash bro out there in Jeremy Lamb. We got Josh Richardson. Bench unit's absolutely phenomenal. I'm absolutely loving this bench. Let me go over here now, and Rui Hachimura is going to be going to the G League with Bol Bol, of course, because I just don't really have any need for those guys on the roster right now. Now, I'm thinking Rui is probably down the road going to be some trade bait because Miles Bridges is the future small forward of this team, and that's just how it's going to be. So I'm going to develop him and see what he can do, but yeah, definitely not going to be starting over Miles as far as I'm concerned. So here we go. Let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season. Are we a championship team? I mean, I think we're a dangerous team in the Eastern Conference. That's for damn sure. Okay, so a record of 41-40. So we are at least going to be a 500 team here in the Eastern Conference. I'm pretty disappointed by that, though, just because I felt like we had some nice talent, and this team did not really do all that much better than the real NBA season. So, I mean, 42 wins, is that going to be good enough for the playoffs in the Eastern Conference? I've seen it go either way, so we're going to see about this. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. So no Kemba Walker on that, unfortunately speaking. But yeah, as far as the playoffs go, are we going to make it? Let's find out. We are the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, so chances are we are a first-round exit to the Toronto Raptors. Let's check out the player stats on the season. So Kemba, 22 points, 6 assists, on about 48% field goal shooting and 39% from 3. Hassan Whiteside, 15 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks. We got that, double-double out there. Bobby Portis, very solid scoring numbers for him. Malik Monk, 12 points off the bench with 12 for Miles Bridges. Jeremy Lamb at 12 points. Josh Richardson. So what I'm seeing out of these 4 guys is, and I might even make this change going into the playoffs, is literally switching out Jeremy Lamb and Malik Monk and Miles Bridges and Josh Richardson. Just like the young bloods are playing better out there than the other 2 guys that are starting. So I think that is a change I'm going to make here, man. We got to do something different. So I know minute-wise, they're probably pretty close. Yeah, Miles is playing like the same amount as Josh Richardson. I'm going to make that switch here. Get him down to about 20 minutes. Let's get Richardson at about 31. And then Malik Monk switching out with Jeremy Lamb, who was doing fantastic in only 22 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to see how deadly he can be in about 28 minutes. System proficiency going into the playoffs. We've been going with a balanced system. That's been pretty good for us so far. So first round, Toronto Raptors. This might all just be for nothing, and we might just lose. But at least we'll get a good idea of what the rookie, or not really rookies anymore, but the young bloods are doing. And so far, so good, baby. Oh, my God. 4 games to 0. I should have been starting these dudes from the beginning, man. Oh, my God. We got 27, 7, and 6 for Kemba. 14 and 14 with 5 blocks for Hassan. 13 and 6 for Bobby Portis. 12, 4, and 4 for Malik Monk. And 12, 5, and 2 for Miles Bridges. And then Jeremy Lamb, like, he was nice off the bench. Very efficient, so that's great. All right. Next up, the Pacers. Not to mention 2 guys. The 2nd seed is also gone. So, I mean, I know we're the 8th seed, so it's not, like, plausible. But if we get to, like, the Eastern Conference and the Atlanta Hawks are there, anything's possible, guys. So, lost game 1, lost game 2. Okay, it's not looking very promising. 2-1 series, tied series 2-2. We up 3-2, baby. And, wow, we are in the Eastern Conference Finals behind 27 points from Bobby Portis. Sabonis at 15 and 9 for the Pacers. All right, so we got the Boston Celtics, and we got some lower seeds over in the Western Conference also with the Golden State Warriors, who are the 7th seed against the number 4 seed Denver Nuggets. Simulate current round here. Got game 1. Okay, we got a tied series, man. We down 2-1, down 3-1, not looking good. Okay, we are a Eastern Conference Finals exit, but that's okay. I'm definitely not complaining about that because that's so much farther than I thought we would actually get. Miles Bridges, man, London Bridge, he's falling down, bro. 115 shooting, that's some choke stuff out there, man. I was going to say, that's some choke stuff right there. But it's all good. We are going to go in this offseason because we don't really have a lot of money to work with, but we have a lot of great trade pieces to work with. And I do think we come out of this offseason, or we go into the beginning of the next season with a really solid piece. So, yeah, we are going to go straight to the NBA draft, I suppose, and see what pick we have here, although it's not going to be fantastic. But you never know, man. We were the 8th seed, so, okay, it's actually the 16th pick in the draft. That's actually really good. So we have 16 trade offers. See what we can do with this. Ooh. Yo, Tobias Harris for Jeremy Lamb and our 16th pick. That is a fantastic trade. Like, Tobias with Kemba Walker and also Hassan Whiteside. That's like our big 3 right there, man. And then we have Malik at the 2, and we have Miles Bridges at the 3. And we get Tyler Herro out of it, who's supposed to be a beast. That is probably the move here, man. Like, we got some other really solid trades that I'm seeing, but that is like the perfect one. And I'm like, Hassan Whiteside, I know his contract is up, so there's no guarantees we actually get him back. But even like Tobias and Bobo, I mean, we know Tobias likes playing with the big dudes. He loves Boban. They're like best friends. So, wow, that is a fantastic trade for us, man. I absolutely love that. Rookie signings, we have none of them. Team player options, Malik, Miles, okay, Graham, and Ignis. I mean, I don't really have any room for these guys, so I'd rather save the money and try to use it elsewhere if possible. Qualifying offers, nothing with that. And we get a free agency now. Bobby Portis, I'm probably not bringing back, unfortunately speaking, but Hassan Whiteside. 5-year deal for a 31-year-old center. Do I really want to do that? I mean, it's probably my best option because, like, Aaron Baines is the next best up. Because what I'll do, I'll give him the 5-year deal. I'm not going to give him a no-trade clause, though. So down the road, if we need to trade him, the option will always be there. He's still an 87 overall center. He was our second best player for the team. So he just kind of, like, locks up that center spot and gives us, like, a nice, consistent guy. So, yeah, man, sorry. The 2K loan screens are, like, really slow for some reason right now. But let's see if we get him. Yes, we do. We do have the round rates on Marvin Williams. Also, Tony Parker. I am going to need a backup point guard. And Tony Parker looks like he's not going to be the guy. Unless, I don't know, did he plan coming back again? What does he want? $11 million? Yeah, I can't afford him. I just can't afford him. So, we are going to need a better option for the backup point guard spot. And we got Tyler Johnson, who is a 79 overall player. I will take him, I guess. I mean, I'd rather have the highest overall guy available. So we got Tyler Johnson, plus he does have chemistry with the Hassan Whiteside at least. Okay, man, that is all I have for right now, I believe. I mean, I guess Frank Kaminsky, do I try to get him back? Probably, because I don't think we have, I don't know, was Bobby Portis, did we have him long-term? If not, then Frank Kaminsky can be used as trade bait also, but yeah, that's the team. All right, guys, going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and see if we have any trades up, and as I do see Bobby Portis, no bird rights on him, and we just can't afford him, so yeah, again, Frank Kaminsky, definitely a smart move. Okay, so here is the team going into the next season. Kemba Walker at point guard, Josh Richardson out there for his 3-and-D capabilities at shooting guard, Miles Bridges starting as small forward, Tobias at the 4 spot, Hassan Whiteside at the 5. Bench unit, we have Bobo going to be the 6-man center. We got Malik Monk getting the 7th-man role. We got Rui Hachimura, who I was considering trading, but 80 overall. I'm going to see what we can do out there as the backup for us, and then we've got Tyler Johnson, the backup point guard spot. Thing is, though, is we have an 80 overall Frank Kaminsky, 80 overall Cody Zeller, and a 76 overall Reggie Bullock. So it's like the rest of the rotation, I mean, like these guys, I just don't really have room to play them right now. Like our lineup is pretty much set. So, I mean, I guess, you know, if we need to, those guys are there for trade bait. But, I don't know, man. Like, I like the team as constructed. I don't really feel the need to, like, trade one of those guys for, like, a new star player. I guess, just to kind of see, I could see what I can get for Josh Richardson and let's say like a Cody Zeller in a trade and even a future second-round pick. Let's see if that gets us something special. Okay, it's not going to let me trade that at all. That's fine, man. And come on, man. Okay, what is this, guys? 2K always does this where it like makes me like trade my first-round pick from last year and it crashes the game. Yeah, okay, we're not going to worry about a trade then. Let's go ahead and just simulate the season and see what we can do. So an awesome record to end this season, 53-28. One more game against the Philadelphia 76ers. Finished with an L on the season, so not really an awesome end to the season, but an awesome season overall. James Harden MVP, Brian and Tony, Rookie of the Year. I don't know if I said that right. Mo Bamba, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, DeAndre Ayton, and Coach of the Year Mike D'Antoni. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. Once again, Kemba Walker just getting no respect out there, man. But we are the 2nd seed, so the Milwaukee Bucks actually got the first. Let's check out the player stats here real quick. So we got Kemba at 23 points, 5 assists, which is pretty much what he's been doing for this entire video. Tobias at 17 and 7. Hassan 15, 13 and 2, like literally the same stats as last season. Miles Bridges, really good numbers as the starting small forward. Bobo did great off the bench. Malik Monk at 12 points per game. Richardson at 10 and 3, but still playing some good defense. And then Rui Hachimura, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Tyler Johnson, good backup point guard numbers. All right, here we go, man. Boston Celtics. So last year we were the 8th spot and we got to the Eastern Conference. So by theory, we are the 2nd seed, so that means we should win the NBA Finals in 2 games, man. Not even 4 games, just win it in 2, as we beat the Celtics 4-1, and we got closeout of 33 points for Tobias, 23 for Kemba Walker. All right, Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young, of course. They got game 1, they got game 2. Man, I swear, it's always impossible to beat this damn Hawks team, guys, and we lost 4-2. Okay, damn, dude. Yo, that one hurts a lot, man. Like, well, they got KD? Oh my god, when did that happen, bro? Okay, well, simulate playoffs, I guess. Did not win it this season. And now I'm just kind of at a loss. Like, okay, what next? Do I trade Rui Hachimura and like Hassan Whiteside and see if I can get somebody, or like Tobias and whoever else? Do I maybe bring Miles Bridges off the bench? I'm not really sure, guys. I'm really not sure. I guess like the one position I can see myself really improving at is the shooting guard spot, because I could just use Malik Monk off the bench and I would be completely fine with that. So I am going to head straight over here to free agency. Not going to worry much about the NBA draft, as we did trade our draft pick for this season, I believe, last season. So yeah, we don't have that. But we got team player options. Okay, Josh Richardson not even on the books anymore. That's fine. Bring back all these guys. And Tyler Herro might actually get some minutes this season. We'll see how this all goes. Qualifying offers. Malik Monk. Definitely want to throw him a contract. Like, I don't want to, like, risk losing out on him. So, yeah, Malik Monk, I do know he's restricted, but I don't want some team to go out there and offer him a lot more money. So we'll try to scoop him up pretty early here if possible. And we do. I do have to get rid of Cody Zeller to do so, which is fine. Was not using them anyway. What about, yeah, Richardson? We do have rights on him too, man. So he could definitely be a very valuable sign and trade player, to say the least. But Josh Richardson, fine with that. And are we good to go, man? I believe we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are now in the second part of free agency, but there's no players that really want. I mean, Zeller, yo, for only, I know he didn't play it all, man, but yo, it does give me some more flexibility. No, wait, because I could just like trade Hassan and start Bobo and then use Cody Zeller off the bench. I gotta throw him the offer. I at least gotta take the risk on it, and he signs. So yeah, no complaints there, man. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season and look at some trades. Okay, so I did look at some trades off camera, and there was really nothing worth even talking about. But I'm going to go into this season with a different looking lineup. I'm actually going to go with Miles Bridges at the 2 spot this time with Kemba Walker in the backcourt. Rui Hachimura is going to start the 3 as A2 overall. Now Tobias at the 4. And Hassan Whiteside, I'm going to stick it out with him at the 5. We got Bobo off the bench with Josh Richardson, Malik Monk, and Frank Kaminsky. Malik Monk is also going to be spending some time as the backup point guard spot. So that should be nice for him to do that. Give him a different look to his game. System proficiency, we still got the balance system at 3.5 stars, and I'm not seeing anything better than that. So yeah, we're gonna stick with the balance system. All right, guys. I mean, I feel like the team, they did improve, like rating wise at least. So we got that going for us. Although we're not really making any big time changes, but I don't know, man. I mean, this team was second in the Eastern Conference last time around. So let's see if we can get that first place spot. So literally the same record as last season, which makes sense. We didn't make any big time roster changes, but I wanted to give it one more season with those guys. I'll see what can happen, man. So 53 wins. Here are all the awards for you guys to see. Nothing too crazy to point out. Quinn Snyder, Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second, and All-NBA Third. This time, though, Kemba Walker finally makes it, man. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. All right, so we are the first seed this time in the Eastern Conference. I really don't want to play the Atlanta Hawks. That's just like the one team that scares me this late in simulations. But player stats on the season. Kemba, 27.6 assists. His best stat line of this video. 16 for Tobias. We got 14 for Miles Bridges, who looks like he found himself a home at that shooting guard spot. Hassan Whiteside still the double-double and the 2 blocks out there. Rui Hachimura, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Playing some great defense. His first season as a starter. And the rest of the team did fantastic out there themselves. Here we go, man. First round, the Orlando Magic. Maybe they just go out there and beat us, and that's just the end of it, man. But we are tied 1 game apiece, up 2-1. Tied series 2-2. Up 3-2, and come on, guys. Oh, 3-3. Wow, we just lost in the first round of the playoffs. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Crispy. I'm done, man. Like, seriously. I was trying to give this team the benefit of the doubt. I kept on going into it being like, yo, man, like, yo, one more season with the crowd out there, man, with the guys out there, man. You know, let's crack open a cold one and just enjoy the season. That shit ain't working no more, man. We need some stars out there. Bitch ass Hassan. You gone, man. You ass on. Just saying, dude. Like, come on, bro. Okay, well, Nuggets win 4-1. All right, we going straight to the team player options because I still don't have no money. Like, all these guys are freaking, like, taking up all my space here salary-wise, but we'll go with them right there. Let's get to the free agency. Oh, my God. With the damn 2K loan screens, they've never been this deep into a rebuild in their entire life. Miles Bridges, got to get him back, of course. Although, I don't know, man. Like, I was kind of hoping he would be doing a bit better by now. Also, Malik Monk. We got to get him back, too. Although, I thought we signed him to a contract last season, so I don't know what's up with that. And, yeah, I was saying Miles Bridges. Okay. Hopefully, that's enough money for him, and it looks like it is. Yeah, man, so that should be fine. I'm not making any, like, big-time signings. I get, yeah, we can't afford Tyler Johnson now or anything like that, which is okay. But all right, man, I'm going to go look at some trades for real now and try to find some sort of good one out there to get this team to the next level. Okay, so I found a trade that I really like. Hassan Whiteside, Rui Hachimura, and a first-round and second-round pick for Lauri Markkanen and Otto Porter. The reason I really like this trade is because Tobias Harris will go over to the 3 spot. Lauri and Bobo in the backcourt. That's like a demigod front court, so that should be absolutely amazing. Plus, Tobias goes up to 91 overall, which makes him the same rating as Kemba Walker, so that's pretty cool to see. So yeah, now we got Kemba. Malik is going to get switched out with Miles Bridges still. Just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to, I don't know. I almost feel bad. Like, I'm giving Miles Bridges, like, too much of an unfair chance compared to some of the other guys out there. But I really like that Malik can actually handle the basketball. And, you know, like be, like, also that backup point guard for this team. Like, I feel like that's really important role for him out there. So, we are going to go with this. Otto Porter and Josh Richardson both. I know Otto can play the 4 spot at least. Josh Richardson, not so much. Zeller can play the 4 if needed. Gonna be a lot of, like, small ball going on up in here. But, yeah, man, this is the squad for this season. Hopefully it's the last one. If not, then we are definitely in some trouble going forward. But, yeah, Bobo getting his first start as center, so that should be very interesting. All right, guys, let's do it again, man. Let's do it again. Like, let me get a few more minutes here to Kemba Walker. Let's be honest there, guys. You got to get a few more minutes up in there, man. Get him at, like, 36, and we'll go with Tobias at 34. Okay, here we go, man. Let's simulate this next season. We're doomed, guys. 46 and 35. We are actually a worse team this season without Hassan Whiteside. Maybe we should have kept him around, but I don't know, man. I was ready to move on from him. Here are all the awards for you guys to see. We are getting so deep into this. That's what she said. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third with Kemba Walker on that yet again at least. But, yeah, man, we're going to move on to these playoffs. I guess just hope for the best out here. So, we are the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, and we have Atlanta in the first round. Just not a recipe for success in any stretch of the imagination. Here's all the stats, and, like, everybody looks pretty good out there, man. I just feel like we have too much talent almost, where it's too much of a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So, not up to the glue guys out there. But here we go, first round Atlanta Hawks, similar current round here, and we got a tied series 1 game apiece. We up 2-1 though, tied series 2-2, we up 3-2, and we actually win 4 games to 2. That is great, man, with the big time upset there for us. I can definitely roll behind that, as Durant was actually on that team with Wiseman and Trae Young. That team is nasty, bro. All right, next up, Cleveland Cavaliers are now the 2nd seed, and it looks like they are just going to probably sweep, oh no, not going to sweep us, 3-1 and 3-2. 3-3. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hey, look at that, man. We come back. They blow the 3-1 lead. An heroic performance from Kemba. 43 points. All right. Next up, Philadelphia. What is their team looking like? BJ Boston. This thing for blowjob Boston. I'm kidding. I'm just joking, man. All right. Simulate current round. Come on, team. Come on, guys. Okay, we down 2-0. Not looking good. 2-1 through 2. Come on, guys. Get to the finals, baby. Come on, man. 3-2. 3-3. And we are in the NBA Finals. Unfortunately, we do have the 1st seed Golden State Warriors. Kemba is just coming up so clutch in these playoffs, man. 37 points in this game. All right, let's see what Golden State's looking like. Oh, my God. They got Dwayne Wade's son. They got Dwayne Wade's son playing with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. What is this, 2K? Simulate current round. Oh, my God. I can't even look, guys. 2-0. Okay, I can look, actually. 3-1. And we lose 4 games to 1. Stephen Curry, your finals MVP. All right, guys. At this point in the video, I'm going to be starting doing jump cuts to the end of each season, just so it's not like a 2-hour video. So, yeah, man, I'm jump cutting to the end of the season right here, so we can see if we actually can win the finals eventually. Okay, so this season, 51 and 30. A little update, guys. I did not have enough money. I'd to go over the hard cap and re-sign Bobo. So Bobo is no longer on this team. I just did not have enough money to do it. So that sucks. I really wanted him to be part of this squad and part of hopefully a championship team at some point in this video. We are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Looking at the players' stats, this is what the team's looking like. Pretty much the same. Just I have Lauri Markkanen now playing the center spot. Tobias at the 4 spot, of course. Otto Porter actually started at small forward. Malik Monk, I actually gave him the start too. I just could no longer wait on Miles Bridges. He just really was not proving himself all that much, guys, and I was getting very frustrated with him. But, yeah, so Kemba Walker all-star season. Here we go, though, man. First round, Indiana Pacers. This is what it's all about. Come on, guys. You cannot lose in that first round, man. Come on, guys. We up 2-1. It's looking good. I've never felt so unconfident about a team in my entire rebuilding experiences. But we do win 4 games to 2. 24 for Malik, 23 for Kemba, 22 for Tobias Harris. Next up, Philadelphia. And seeding-wise, this looks like, you know, the picture-perfect for us thing out there, man, although we're down 3-1 now. And, all right, man, moving on to the next season as we just lose the Philly 4-1. See, it's so frustrating, guys. Oh, my God. Like, seriously, man, bro. So frustrating, guys. It's so frustrating. Let's see who wins the finals. You guys can, of course, see that. And, okay, so the 76ers, at least we lost to the champions, right? Oh, never mind. I'm in the champions. The Lakers end up winning. Boogie gets finals MVP for the Lakers. All right, man, on to the next one. Okay, so for this season, I decided to go with a smaller rotation and also go with a perimeter-centric style of offense. Just because, you know, pretty much everybody in our starting five can really shoot very well. Like, look at those three-point stats, man. A-, A+, AA. So, spreading the floor seemed like the way to go. I went with a 8-man rotation because Kaminsky, Josh Richardson, and Miles Bridges, I feel like they can all play different, you know, positions out there. The one spot I was really liking, though, of course, was the backup point guard role because Malik Monk, I did like to start this season. As I just wanted to get my best guys out there. One more game here against the Cleveland Cavaliers, push the W out of the season, and 60 wins, which I believe was our best so far, as we have LeBron James Jr. getting Rookie of the Year. You guys know that it's deep in this rebuild when damn LeBron James Jr. is winning Rookie of the Year, guys. All-NBA first, All-NBA second. The game is so laggy right now with Kemba making that. And All-NBA third, Luka Doncic, now a 96 overall player. Oh my God, man. Yo, this might be my longest rebuild to date. Player stats on the season looking like this. Kemba Walker, 29.7 assists. I did give him a bitch-ass contract. He is 34, so I gave him a lot of money, but I wanted to get him back, guys. So, you know. All right, first round, Cleveland Cavaliers. Please, Charlotte, don't let me down this time around, man. Like, there is no competition out there. You guys got this. You guys got this. Yo, Luka Doncic and the Mavericks, they have not done anything this video for having a 96 overall player. 29 points for Malik, 23 for Kemba Walker, 21-15 for Lauri Markkanen. Next up, the Miami Heat. And we are the best seed left available besides for the Pelicans, although it looks like they might get knocked out by Golden State. Definitely a chance as we sweep the Heat. 4-0. That has a nice ring to it. 32 for Kemba Walker. Next up, Boston. Simulate current round here. Got game 1. And we lost game. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Please. 2-2. 2-2. 3-2, man. And 4-2. But we do have the Golden State Warriors, man. We just cannot avoid that team for whatever reason. They always seem to have my number. Simulate current round. Lost game 1. Got game 2. 2-1. 2-2. Come on, guys. 3-2. 4-2. Hallelujah, man. Kemba Walker at the age of 35 getting that finals MVP. This video, man, this was, my blood pressure is risen, guys. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I know some of you guys like these longer rebuilds. And, you know, for the most part, I know I do make some crazy trades, but, you know, like getting like Hassan Whiteside or Tobias Harris, that's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. So I try to keep like the star player from the original team and try to, you know, get that guy to win out there, man. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.